Live from the campus of Washington and Lee University, this is a Channel 18 Rockbridge News Update.
Welcome to the Rockbridge Report Live News Update. I'm Keenan Willard. The owner of a warehouse that burned down in California last week spoke this morning on the Today Show. The fire killed at least 36 people. Karen Kafa is in Oakland with more.
Derek Ion Almina, co-founder of the Ghost Ship Artist Collective, helped transform this two-story warehouse into a maze of rooms, furniture, and art. Last week, a fire gutted the Ghost Ship and killed at least 36 people.
This is lost. This is a mass grave. Can I just say I'm sorry?
Speaking to the Today Show, Almina became visibly agitated when asked who should take the blame for the inferno.
I mean, what am I going to say to that? Should I be held accountable? I can barely stand here right now. I would rather get on the floor and be trampled by the parents. I'd rather let them tear at my flesh than answer these ridiculous questions.
Investigators are looking at previous code violations and complaints, ranging from illegal occupancy to hazardous trash and debris.
The range of charges could be murder all the way to involuntary manslaughter.
Most of the victims have been identified.
It's just tragedy, horror, and tragedy.
Families like the parents of Donna Kellogg now have to cope with an unbearable loss.
She was very artistic. She was a musician, and unfortunately, she died doing something she enjoyed doing. They just made the wrong choice of being in a warehouse that was not safe.
The warehouse had been converted to artist studios and illegal living spaces. Former residents say the building was cluttered with wood, furniture, and electrical cords. There were only 2 exits. Crews are still trying to make their way through the wreckage and hope they find no more victims. Protesters celebrated upon hearing that the Dakota Access oil pipeline would not pass beneath the Missouri River. The Army Corps of Engineers refused to grant the permit and have started reviewing alternative sites, which is a costly process. The energy company building the pipeline estimates a $1.4 billion loss in revenue because of the delay. Members of the Sioux tribe and their supporters have been fighting the pipeline for months, saying it could damage their water supply. But tribal leaders worry that the reroute may not be permanent, especially with the incoming Trump administration. Google is going green. The company says it will hit a renewable energy milestone in 2017. The technology corporation plans to buy enough renewable energy to power its operations next year. That includes 13 data centers and offices in 150 cities. Google says its long-term goal is to run on clean, zero-carbon energy 24/7. For now, the company uses power purchase agreements. Google buys renewable energy from wind or solar energy developers, sells the energy back to the grid at a wholesale price, and receives certificates to use for its businesses. Keep your raincoats on in tonight because we'll continue to see some showers. The rain has been falling all day, as you can see from this live picture of the Woods Creek area in Lexington. But tomorrow promises sunshine with highs in the low 50s, followed by even cooler temperatures into the weekend. Residents gathered in downtown Lexington to welcome the holiday season. This year's theme was Trees on Parade, and floats were decked with lit-up Christmas trees. Besides the floats, fire trucks, marching bands, and singers marched down Main Street. Onlookers watched from the balcony of the Robert E. Lee Hotel and on both sides of Main Street. The nighttime parade continues to be one of the most popular annual events in downtown Lexington. To continue with this season's tidings, Buena Vista's dance company, the Shenandoah Ballet, will perform the Nutcracker next week at Washington and Lee's Lenfest Center for the Arts. The shows will be on the 16th through 18th, with performances on Friday evening and Saturday and Sunday afternoons. Julia Gazelle has more details on that during Thursday's Rockbridge Report. And that's all for Tuesday's live update. Thanks for watching. Be sure to tune in on Thursday at 4:30 for the Rockbridge Report, and you can get Rockbridge news anytime at rockbridgereport.wlu.edu.